I'm Tegan Moss. I'm the Executive Director here at Bike, the Peterborough Community Bike Shop, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the ABCs of bike maintenance. The A in ABCs stands for air, and it's a simple way to look at the tire pressure before you go for a ride. There's a lot of information printed on the sidewall of your tire. One of the things that you'll find when looking to pump the air is the pressure rating. In this case, it's from 65 to 95 psi. Sometimes it'll be stated just as a single number. Running a low pressure will often make your ride more comfortable, absorbing bumps from the road, whereas a higher pressure will put a smaller part of the tire in contact and often make you a little bit faster. Keeping your tires inflated is an important way that you can actually protect the rim on the wheel of your bicycle, so that if you hit something like a pothole or a curb unexpectedly, you don't dent the rim. So we recommend inflating to at least the minimum tire pressure in your tire. Bicycles commonly have two types of valve: Presta valves and Schrader valves. If you have a Presta valve, you need to unscrew this little nut before you're able to put air in or out of the tire. And most modern pumps come with a lever that you lift to lock on when you go to inflate the tire. Tires do naturally lose air over time, so it's not a bad idea to inflate them occasionally just to keep them topped up. The B in the ABCs of bike maintenance stands for brakes, and today I'm going to be talking about rim brakes specifically. And the number one thing you can do to keep your brakes working well is actually to keep the surface of your rims clean, so to clean where the brake pad actually engages. Cleaning your rims is really simple. You can use a rag, and here we use some muck off, or you can just use dish soap to scrub the surface of your rim, removing dirt from the road. When you're checking your brakes, you want to make sure that the brake pads make even contact with the rim and don't touch the tire at any point in the rotation. A quick way to check your brakes is to engage them one at a time with the bike resting on the ground. You can first engage the back brake and push the bike forward. The rear wheel should lock up, but the bike will still be able to roll forward. When we check the front brake, we also engage it and push the bike forward. The rear of the bike should ideally lift off the ground while the front wheel is locked up. The C in the ABCs of bike maintenance stands for chain. Keeping your chain cleaned and lubricated is the most important thing you can do to maintain your drivetrain, and keeping it lubricated will improve the longevity of your chain, cassette, and the chain rings. My favorite way to clean a chain is with some degreaser and a rag. I like to spray the degreaser into the palm of my hand, hold the pedal with one hand, and wipe the chain firmly back and forth, cleaning a section of the chain at a time. Re-lubricate a chain by resting your hand against the frame or the rear derailleur while dripping a steady bead of lube onto the chain. Once you've applied your lubricant, you want to take a moment to work it into the chain, typically backpedaling, until you get bored. It's important to remove excess lubricant from the chain, as excess lube will collect dirt and dust from the road. And a clean chain is a happy chain. Typically, fingers run along the chain should turn up a small amount of oil, and when the chain is dry, if it's starting to squeak, gently calling oil can, it might be time to reapply your lube. Thanks for joining us for the ABCs of bike maintenance today. One of the things we teach here at Bike is that 80% of bike maintenance is cleaning. So if you're looking for something to do at home, you can fill up a bucket with hot, soapy water and give your bike a bath. If you'd like to learn more about how to fix or maintain your bike, I'd invite you to become a member and come on in to learn about your bicycle under the guidance of one of our friendly instructors. Fun fact, shiny bikes are faster.